Why is it that every time I think of the S, I keep thinking of this? I keep thinking that they took a ruler and they bent the ruler, okay, like this, over or under, I'm not really sure. And then it was like an E was created upside down here, and an E is created upside down here. If you don't take notation of this bar and drop it right here and cut off this piece, it will turn into a G, okay? So that's what we have. And why I'm talking about this is because every time I think of my belly button, all I keep thinking about is that, hey man, they just blew into the bag. They blew into the bag, and they tied me up like a balloon at my belly button. My six-pack, my ribs, my pork chops, and my ribs, my rib cage. Let's go out to St. Hubert's. Let's go have chickens. Let's go have chicken, ribs, and chicken. We're going to have ribs and chicken, chicken ribs. So you're going to have this whole chicken and pork ribs. No, we're going out for chicken and ribs. Well, why don't we just say what part of the chicken we're going out for? They don't say what part of the chicken you go out for. You get any part of the chicken. But as long as you get the pork ribs, that's what you really want. So what do the pork ribs do? Do they create a cavity and where the muscle goes over your ribs to protect your heart? I'm telling you, it's all about that belly button, that six-pack. They call it a six-pack of beer. Why? Are there oats inside of it? What is the oat? Is it the choline? The oats? The notes? Have you fed your dog today? Give your dog a bone. The other thing I wanted to mention is the different kinds of gateways. Jesus was born in a barn, therefore the upper floor had a door and a window. You open up the top one and the bottom one because this is one person. Is it two floors? No, if they're on top of each other, it's the same door. This is the bottom where the feet is. This is the slot where the hay goes up to an open wall. This is the gateway for the horses. Which gate do you use? I know, albeit, so be it, so betha. They're always saying so be it, so bay, a B, something to do with the bay, abate, aleph, bait, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin. But you don't think it's a song? Aleph, bait, gimel, vav, zayin. Can I tell you something? I've been speaking the English language for as long as I think I have. But there's nothing more powerful, okay, in where I've been listening to the music of other religions. It's amazing how just the regular letters that are read can create a song. The Indian chief in control is number 17. He said, Max. He says, Max. And Max goes, what? He goes, Max, he says, when I came to control, he says, there were no numbers. It was only letters. So he got the letter Q. Max got 86. Total of 103 between the two of them. Mercury running. So we were also talking about which other number. 1. 1 is none. It exists in 3. So therefore it exists in 3. 3 does not exist until creation. If 3 does not exist until creation, then 3 is the face of 5. Well, 3 is the face of 5. It becomes the association of 3, 4, and 5. If you take the 4 and put it right into the 5 here, or right into the 3 here, you make them both become this. So this 3 and 4 becomes that 5 is 7. That's why in the gateway, this is the 7th area, right over here. Now your question is, where's the beehive? Is it this here, the beehive? Or is it this here, the beehive? See the beehive the way it looks this way? Or is it this here, the beehive? What was I doing? If I want to count a red number, I'll say red 27 equals 9. All red numbers get the number 9. All red numbers will get the number 14. And then all red numbers will get the number 9 again. Do you know why? 2 times 7 is 14. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 and 4 is 9. 2 and 7 is 9. All red get 9, or all the situations. Black is number 29. 29 goes to all the blacks. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 plus 9 is 11, and 18 is 29 again. 18 is black. and it now connects 11 black, 18 is red connecting to 11 black, making 29 black. You like that? Well, the reality is, here's the roulette board. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Here's the roulette board. These are the centers. The single ones are the centers of the roulette board, okay? When you see double in this hole over here, see a double and a big space? Wherever there's a double space, okay, it's where the center comes up in between the double space. Do you notice? Okay? These will actually connecting two sides together. Every time you see an 8, two sides have been connected together. This is the center of the same one. So this is what it says. 3 points for a field goal, 3 points for a field goal. Somehow you get 6 points for a touchdown. How do you figure it? Well, in this red spot is a 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points and 3 points. 6 points, 3 points, and 1 point. Because you can't, this is no points. Put these two together. There shouldn't be a bar because they're the same color. Take the bar away, it makes number 1. Now I can play with you any which way I want, but this video is all about my belly button and the butterfly. Every time they talk about the thyroid gland, if it's got a name and you got to give it a number, well, I don't know too much about astrology, right? And I wish I did, and I'm going to learn. And I'm going to learn about Solomon's seal. I'm not going to do it all today, but I'm trying not to forget anything at all. I want my memory to be at its greatest. And you know what that is? I want to make sure that I remember from where I'm thinking, and that is in the spirit world. And I want to make sure it exists. And there's a whole other world out there, a whole other world out there. There's another world out there, my friends. You tell me, when you play Nintendo and you make these people move, they do everything. How do you know if they're thinking inside or you're thinking for inside of them? The same thing that we're doing right here, right now. We're thinking for inside ourselves, somewhere else, feeling the biggest dream in the world. It's this dream we're in right now. But I just want to say one thing about number 5 and number 6. We have to change number 6 and forget about number 6. We are now 5 AAA. We have to be 5 AAA. Now, to be 5 AAA, your 6 is actually your 4. Taking away the 2 in here, or the band that I call it on the H, the connection that's driving us, creating that H, you become the 4 man. The 4 is the Delta Angel, Mars and Earth, 3 and 4. So you now become D batteries, okay, double D, triple D. Follow me? How we become whatever we are. I don't know how it works out. Even the game of pool, I don't know if I finish this, but 16, 25, 26, 36, 40, 55, is that the piano? 16 and 9 is 25, 26, 40, 55. Piano is 55, which equals to 25, and 10 is 35, which equals to number 11 at the end. Spirit, angel, and man, and 11 will equal to 33. Why? There's 52 keys, okay, on the piano. And in the 52 keys, you must minus 13. So there's only 39 keys. So there's 39 to the left, and there's 13 to the right. Don't look at the piano. Okay, this is a mathematical thing. 39 and 13. Now, if you want to come up with a 0 figure, you would have to say 13 is 0. Well, if you took away 13, you got to take away 13 from 39 equals 26. We live in the 260 dog pounds, 260, 52 weeks at 5 days, 260. A Mayan count of 260 tons means something or other. I'm not sure what it is, but that's 260. The dog, the queen, the House of Representatives, Man of Stone. What other number did we not use? What questions did I not ask myself? What questions do you have for me that I can mathematically, or all I have to do is take the first letter that came out of your question. All I have to do is take your question in basic and just for the better understanding, break down what you said into numbers and how I see the numbers based on the words you chose. For every word you chose, there's a different number. For the next word you choose after a word that is chosen, that will be an extension. For every period you made and for the length of the sentence of every paragraph, you will always have a story based on the same thing to do with roulette, which is if you make a bet over here, you're betting 2 areas. That's 17 to 1. If you put it over here, you'll get 4 areas. That's 8 to 1. So because you have 8 to 1, you have A and H. If A and H is involved, R is involved. If R is involved, then E is involved, and S is involved. If they're all in, it says shares. They all have shares of the same letter. Thank you for watching this video. All about the butterfly and the belly button. Somehow that belly button ties together like take a piece of paper, and then tie it right here. There's my belly button. That's what it seems like. Then they put the six-pack on it. Yeah, got the six-pack, got the rib cage. We're going to have chicken and ribs tonight. We're going to have breast? Yeah, we're going to have breast and ribs. Well, the pig, his ribs are right by his breasts. In fact, his ribs are his chest. So are you having chickens and ribs? Or are you actually having chickens and pigs? Or are you just going to have breast? If you have breast, you're having ribs and ribs. Raphael 7286, Constellation of Pegasus. Can't forget what this might be. Thank you.